Niantic is banning a bunch of accounts, and you could be one of them. Good morning and God bless. Thank you guys so much for being here. A bunch of news has come out, as well as just past stuff that I need to talk about in this video. First off, I was going to do my Team Rocket research because the Team Rocket takeover event did happen. That'll be at the end of the video. What this information is, it's way more important than probably the research I'm going to do and maybe a couple shinies that I caught, whatever. Look. Niantic is banning accounts. We first had this issue at the very beginning of the Team Rocket event. How it worked was some players would get up to, I think it was about 110 to about 120 Team Rocket grunt encounters. And once they got to the 120 encounter or the 110, it's in that range, they would get their account banned. Now, if you don't know, the main reason they do something like this is to try and block spoofers. Spoofing, in a different word of spoofer, is when you use a joystick or some type of movement mod attachment for the game to move around in game without actually walking around and playing the game outside. It's just, they're weird for people that want to play the game without going outside. There could be reasoning on why you can't go outside, but this game is to go and play and go outside. People cheat, and the one way Niantic has tried to do this is to try and have certain limits. So there's limits to Pokestops normally, and there's probably limits to a bunch of other things that we don't know about. However, it came out as of recently, and with this event, before it really came out, there was people that get the event early, which is people from New Zealand, as well as I'm pretty sure there's other countries, but I know New Zealand gets them pretty first compared to the United States. We've seen that it was 116 to 120 of that's how many encounters you could do per day. And this is only a 4-day event. So obviously with the max doing that much, now don't get me wrong, that's a lot of grunts you have to do. But keep in mind, we are in a Team Rocket grunt event. And with this Team Rocket takeover event, grunts are spawning everywhere. And if you're in a place like New York or just even a park with more than 20 Pokestops, probably more than half of them are going to be grunts. So in a lot of normal popular places, 120 is actually really easy to get. It's just if you have enough potions or enough revives or even just enough time, like in like an hour to do it. Like if you went out into, let's say, New York City for an hour, you could 100% do 120 grunts. That is not difficult to do. And so obviously that raised a bit of concern to a lot of different people. And then there was a lot of rumors that came out that they removed that cap. So we thought, oh, this problem is good. We will not get banned anymore. We can do as many Team Rocket grunts as we want just so we can play this event. Which, in the eyes of a spoofer, that is kind of glow in their eyes, because then they can get as many Rocket Raiders as possible, as many shiny, from the Team Rocket grunts as possible. I mean, don't get me wrong, the new Team Rocket grunt shinies do look sick, but they're not cheating sick. So recently, I saw a video from Zoe2Dots in specific that brought up some of this information, and this is where I'm getting my source, and this is where I'm getting the info from, and this is what I'm telling you. I'm the messenger. Look, people are getting banned for doing Team Rocket grunt encounters. Before, it was you did a grand total of 120 raids, or not raids, but the grunts. 120 grunts. You finished completed, but once you did about 110 to 120, your account would get banned. Now, it is even worse with 50 to 60 encounters. This is not saying you finish the battle. This is you click on the Pokestop, the James guy goes, hi, and then you just click off and you try and click on the Pokemon. Yes, very many people that were doing this, that were not even doing the full battle of the grunt, just maybe even trying to click on a Pokemon, or maybe some of them were doing the grunts, but with only 50 to 60 encounters with Team Rocket grunts, which is way easier by a long shot, compared to, doing 120 full battles, you could get banned for doing so. And so we haven't heard much information on this being fixed. This is going to be uploaded a couple hours after this fact. So I can only hope that Niantic is going to be able to fix this event. what I would recommend for you guys, I would only do the Team Rocket balloons. That's what I would fully recommend. Because the rocket balloons, you get 8 a day, you can at least get a rocket radar, and this is what I'd recommend. I would not recommend going out to Pokestops as of right now and doing this rocket until this gets fixed. Because there's no chances of, it's high chances you're going to get banned, and who knows if your account gets banned and it actually doesn't get unbanned. Because that can be fully possible. I'm giving you guys information to let you all know that, yes, there's a chance you could get banned and get unbanned, but there's also a chance that this account that you spent all this time on, all this money potentially, all this inspiration and all this going out and walking and catch these Pokemon and all this stuff that you built this whole relationship with this game, right? That can get taken away from you just from these Team Rocket grunts. And I'm trying to really put it into perspective for you guys that you do not want your account banned. And yes, this is a glitch, but like I said, I mean, if you get your account banned, it could potentially not get unbanned. And that's one of those things of you can keep trying and trying and trying, but there's situations everywhere of people getting their account banned and it doesn't get unbanned. So I just want to keep that in mind, obviously, because there's two sides to every story. We know that they were trying to do this, and maybe this was a mistake to do the 50-60s encounters, but their main reason to try and actually do an action like this is to try and deal with cheating. And cheating is a very difficult thing to do. It's with any game. Any game has a problem with cheating. That's in Fortnite, that's in another niche I'm in. That's a very, very common thing. It's becoming a very, very big problem. And so what Pokemon Go is trying to do is they're trying to block those people that, you know, just walk around with a joystick. They're chilling in their bed, but they're somehow in New York City. That's what Niantic is trying to do. They're trying to block that. And their way of doing that was to try and have a max count of how much they could have for rocket raids. And honestly, it's really not that bad of an idea. Until you realize that, like I said, we are in a Team Rocket Go grunt event. Grunts are everywhere. There is like a total of 6 grunts or 6 Pokestops around me in my general area, and 5 of them are grunts half the time I load onto the game. That is to try and put it in perspective on how easy it is to get 50 to 60 encounters. So I think that is absolutely crazy about the fact that we are potentially getting banned for just playing the game. Now, obviously, Niantic is going to come out and do something about this. Now, let's talk about what's the summary. How are we going to deal with this? Obviously, just don't click on grunts right now. It's one of the smartest things. There's still 7-kilometer eggs with shiny boost. You can 100% go for that. I would recommend that, but for the time being, maybe this Team Rocket Go event will maybe get a research with extra rewards. That would be kind of cool. We do not fully know about that though, so don't quote me on this. This is just speculation on what they could do to make up for this. Because we've seen a lot of makeup stuff. We've seen Rayquaza makeup twice. We've seen a bunch of other stuff. So maybe they'll do a makeup of some sort. But it definitely does stink about the fact that we will not be able to deal with this Team Rocket event in specific. Maybe we'll get more like radars. Maybe we'll get more grunt encounters. I'm not sure what in specific they're going to do. And for the people that get banned, this is what I recommend. If you're watching this and you got banned in specific, so like go on to X, Twitter, whatever, and trying to text their support, or I'm pretty sure on the Pokemon Go app there's support as well. But I do want you guys to let me know in the comments below if you're safe, if your account is safe, and if it's not, let me know as well. I do want to know more information, so if you guys have more information about, you know, all the stuff going on for this, you know, a glitch that's going on, please let me know in the comments below. I want everyone to be informed about this. This video is a messenger and push out to everyone to be careful that you don't get your account banned. And again, make sure that everyone that is watching, look in the comments to see if they have fixed this or if there is still a problem, or if they make the encounters less. Because if there's a comment that I see that says, oh, 40 to 30 encounters, I'm banned, you know, there's going to be a huge problem. Hopefully Niantic fix this soon. I'm pumping out this video as quick as I can, so this video comes out to y'all. I love y'all. Have a great day. God bless. Peace out.